You're tuned into the first newscast devoted to the Highland Lakes area. Local team coverage on Tribune Headline News, bringing you the stories you care about now. Hello, I'm Connie Swinney. This is Tribune Headline News. We'll be bringing you the newscast, local weather, and sports in a moment. But first, our crew here in the studio offices of the Picayune in Marble Falls welcome all our viewers from Northland Communications Channel 15. We'll be bringing you this broadcast weekdays on television and here at thepicayunetv.com. We'll be right back with more news of the day. Welcome back. It could potentially usher in one of the biggest industries and economic shifts in Burnett County. Planners for a proposed regional hospital have unveiled the latest details of the Lake of the Hills Regional Medical Center. Here's a look at a rendering of the proposed facility, estimated to cost about $120 million. It's a three-phase project, the first of which is to be launched with a clinic at the site near the intersection of Highways 281 and 71, south of Marble Falls. The first phase, a 40,000 square foot, 24-hour urgent care specialty clinic, supported by about 30 doctors, could be located near the site of a newly built water tower. Construction is set to begin October 1st on the clinic. Afterwards, work on the 175,000 square foot main hospital facility is expected to get underway. Temple-based Scott & White Healthcare recently announced a merger with Lanham Memorial Healthcare System, as well as finalized plans for the center. The site includes 116 acres of land to be purchased from a private property owner. A 1,000-acre development called Flat Rock Springs is expected to take foot next door to the planned medical complex. Area officials have estimated as many as 300 jobs connected to this venture. Along with a 24-hour emergency room, other proposed features include operating rooms, imaging technology, cardiac cancer, and maternity specialty services. Welcome news for some. Take a look. For Calvin Richard, taking care of his health is high on the priority list. We found him getting a checkup at the Marble Falls Herster Clinic, now a part of the Temple-based Scott & White healthcare system.
I'm in the healthcare and fitness field, so it's very important to me to kind of practice what I preach and stay on top of my own self and my own health as well.
Medical care officials announced recently plans to move forward on a merger, land acquisition, and development to give the delayed project a much-needed shot in the arm. That merger coming between Scott & White and Lanham Memorial Healthcare System.
It's been talked about for a while, so it's good to see it moving forward.
Beyond basic care for many patients like Richard, they expect to travel to Austin or San Antonio for specialized care. Local residents like Vern Myers have spent many years on the road to better health.
We have to carefully get everything done in just a 2 or 3 hour window, and then we have commitments here we have to try to get back for, so it would almost be worth it to go in and rent a hotel for the day just to get something done there, and having something here will save us a lot of time.
Other than area clinics, the closest medical facility is Seton Highland Lakes in Burnett, providing care which does not include things like maternity services.
I would hope that it wouldn't cause any disruption. We like the Seton facility that's down the road, but it's fairly small. I'm hoping that the size of this will attract more doctors to the area generally and be a good thing.
Herster clinics like this one also exist in Kingsland, Llano, and Horseshoe Bay, now all a part of the Scott & White system. Local medical staff believe a regional facility would broaden the scope of services for people in the area. Charge nurse Diana Tarvin.
It's going to be better care for the region all around. It's going to be growth for the region. Those that are vacation here, tourists, will have a large hospital here and emergency care as well.
Services potentially helping an underserved demographic, which includes new mothers and children.
There's going to be more of the special care providers in this area, and they're not going to be having to travel to Austin, San Antonio, or Killeen to get the care that they need.
Increases our community. I think it's going to bring more jobs, more schooling, things like that to the area too, so I think it's a good option.
Scott & White is a nonprofit healthcare system and the clinical teaching facility affiliated with Texas A&M College of Medicine. Now, currently, the Temple-based firm employs 800 physicians working for 12 hospitals and 60 clinics. A completion date for the new hospital is pending. The Lower Colorado River Authority has unveiled the latest estimates on the water demands for this area, and the prediction is dire for the future. At first glance, during wet weather and flooding, it appears the area has an abundance of water. These images we captured last week during floodgate operations at McStarkey Dam. It was also during a period of time when 6 to 8 inches of rain drenched Burnett County in less than 24 hours. This water eventually making its way through the upper Highland Lakes downstream through Lake Travis and eventually to the coast. The LCRA just released a report that over the next 10 years, demand for water in this area is expected to increase by about 10%. They say putting a strain on the Colorado River system. Blame significant growth in the region's cities and industries, new medical ventures included. The solution, officials believe, is potentially decreasing the amount of water passing through the river towards rice farmers down on the coast. LCRA's proposed new water management plan also includes trigger levels during times of drought, as well as guidelines for conservation. Public meetings on the proposed plans are ongoing. Now, the next one is October 14th. You can find out more by going to lcra.org. Your weather forecast when we come back.
A relieving hot shower, a sizzling steak, or a soul-filling home-cooked meal. A warm evening by the fire. At Bill Smith Butane, our job is to provide the fuel that makes up the comfort of your home. Call us today and fuel your life with us at a great price. Our company now proudly delivers to Burnett, Llano, and Blanco counties. Bill Smith Butane, 830-693-4383.
Northwood Healthcare Center cares about you and your loved ones. We offer long and short-term resident-centered care, as well as inpatient and outpatient rehabilitation. Northwood Healthcare Center, where family matters.
Welcome back. Hurricane season is upon us, so we've been monitoring tropical storm routes and feeling some of the effects. Let's have a look at your weather forecast with the latest on how it could affect the start of your work week. Here's Deanna Nail.
Thanks, Connie. Happy Friday, everyone. I'm Deanna Nail, back with your PicayuneTV.com weather forecast for Burnett and Llano counties. Well, it looks like a beautiful weekend ahead for us. Let's take a look. Looking into tonight, partly cloudy skies with lows around 71, east to southeast winds around 5 miles per hour. Into our Saturday, mostly sunny skies with highs near 93. Calm winds coming out of the east, still around 5 miles per hour. Into Saturday evening, partly cloudy skies with lows around 69. Winds staying out of the southeast between 5 and 10 miles an hour. Into Sunday, partly sunny, again with highs near 93, calming winds around 5 miles per hour. And into Sunday evening, lows around 70. To start your work week off, Monday looks like partly sunny skies, and again, highs near 93, calming winds between 5 and 10 miles an hour coming out of the southeast. Well, that's your weekend forecast, everyone. I hope you have a great one. We look forward to seeing you back here next week on the PicayuneTV.com. Also remember, at home, online on your time, you can always go to dailytrib.com and the PicayuneTV.com and click on the weather tab. It will give you up-to-date weather information as well as radar. I'm Deanna Nail. Connie, back to you.
Thank you very much, Deanna. Let's turn to sports. Here's Jennifer Fierro with a recap of Marble Falls football for the past week and more.
Connie, the Marble Falls Mustangs finished their non-district schedule in a rare Thursday night game at Bernie Champion. The Mustangs ended up losing that contest 31-7. The lone bright spot was Zed Warner's 1-yard plunge into the end zone in the opening drive of the second half. Had a chance to talk to head coach Cord Warner after the game. Here are his thoughts.
Well, I think we got our tails handed to us a little bit tonight, honestly. We showed several glimpses of some good things on offense and defense, but we never put them together long enough to be effective and get ourselves in the ball game. And we'll keep working at that, and I'll keep trying to do a better job and make sure that that happens. You know, we knew that we had a tough non-district schedule. We know these guys are good. We know it's not going to get a whole lot easier. Bottom line is we can gripe and fuss, or we can come together as a team and have a clean slate and try to win some district ball games and be on the bus on November 12th. That's our goal, and we're still going to try to meet it.
We do want to make mention that just because the Mustangs played on Thursday night doesn't mean that the other area high school teams are not playing in Friday night's contest. That would mean then that Burnett is welcoming Bandera. Brownwood, the #1 ranked team in Class 3A, is visiting Llano, and then Faith Academy is on the road to Prairie Lea. All 3 games kick off at 7:30. For those of you wanting to see highlights of the Bernie champion Marble Falls Mustang football game, make sure to go to Friday Night Highlights. We have them up. That's it for sports. I'm Jennifer Fierro. Connie, back to you.
Jennifer, thanks. A local agency adds more emergency calls to its workload. Marble Falls Police Department dispatchers will now handle both Granite Shoals and Horseshoe Bay 911 calls and other police communications. Granite Shoals Fire, Police, and EMS agencies were previously handled through Burnett County Sheriff's Office dispatch. Llano County Sheriff's Office handled Horseshoe Bay. The agencies made the decision to make the switch because of advanced technology offered through Marble Falls. That was Tribune Headline News. And coming up next, we bring you Extra Credit, a show by and for students at Marble Falls High School. In this week's episode, all the fun images from Homecoming 2010. Stay tuned. And for all of you tuning in on Northland Communications Channel 15, you can continue to check out these shows on thepicayunetv.com. Thanks for watching. I'm Connie Swinney.
Hi, I'm Lauren Persine.
And I'm Alexis Smith.
And you're watching Extra Credit. Homecoming week is the most exciting time of the year here at Marble Falls High School.
When we come back, we'll show you everything from pep rallies to parades.
And other symbols, like traditional mums. So stay with us.
It's always the right time to help our neighbors, even if it's just giving a few pennies. Picayune Pennies is a community-minded program where 100% of the donations are redistributed to those in need. Look for our containers around town and drop in your spare change. Picayune Pennies. Small change, big difference.
We're back. Homecoming week brings out tradition and pride for us here at the high school.
So take a look.
It's Homecoming 2010, and nothing gets the school more pepped up for Friday night football than a pep rally.
Introducing our team and showing them our support is the name of the game. Images of spirit leaders and crowded stands in the gym really get the student body pumped.
I think I'm more excited that it's homecoming.
The homecoming parade is part of the tradition that rallies the community around our cause to show off our school colors.
At this year's parade, we even showed off a new mascot, a real live horse with a purple mane and tail.
You gotta beat them. That's our mission as a high school football team, is to beat Burnett every year. Homecoming's always good to win, so combine them both, be a great night.
And what would homecoming be without mums?
I think it's really cute when guys ask girls and you have a little date for homecoming and they make you a mom. And I think it's special, you know, the bigger the mom, the more the feeling.
The Friday night football game is at the height of all this fun, and game night is a time to invite all those back who have ever called themselves Mustangs over the years.
I like homecoming the best because a lot more goes on and we get to have a reason for having a parade, and there's all sorts of exciting activities.
There's nothing like the spirit of homecoming to start off your school year.
That was Extra Credit. Thanks for watching us on
thepicayunetv.com.